welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Jessie and I post new budget videos here on my channel every single week. Today's video is going to be the cash envelope stuffing and the sinking fund stuffing for the paycheck my husband received on August 18th. It is the third paycheck in the month of August. If you missed the video where I broke down my budget as well as did my cash envelope breakdown, that was Wednesday's video. I will link it down below as well as in a card for you to check out if you missed it. But we broke down all of the cash that I was going to need to stuff my envelopes. I went to the bank and got it. It's a lot. $560 is what we pulled out in cash this week. I am going to be adding a bit of money to our sinking funds as well as giving my son some money this week. So lots and lots of cash to be dispersed. Before I get started with the cash envelope stuffing, I'm just going to count this money up really quickly. Make sure that I have the full $560. 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So that is correct, $560. I'm going to get all of this cash kind of laid out on the table, and then we will start stuffing our cash envelopes. So I needed 3 50s. That's 3 50s. I needed 14 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 20s. I needed 9 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 10s. Perfect. 7 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And lastly, I needed 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So I have everything I need. Let's just get this kind of situated here. I'm going to pull in my cash envelope wallet, which I got from Amazon. I love this wallet. It has all of my envelopes that I need. All of my envelopes are starting out empty. I went through and emptied them all after I did my week 2 budget results video. So they're all empty and ready to be stuffed. So I'm going to pull in my cash envelope breakdown here, and we're going to start checking things off. So first I have $20 for my son Austin, and I pulled out a $20 bill for that. So I'm just going to set this $20 aside for him. Next is my husband's spending. He gets $40, and we pulled out 2 20s for that. So we have 2 20s for that. And again, I don't have an envelope for this. I will just give this to him and he will stick it in his wallet. So I'm going to set this off to the side as well. So we took care of Austin. We took care of Eric. Next is my spending money, and we are going to do $40 for that. And we're going to do 2 10s and a 20. So 1, 2 10s and a 20. That's 20, 30, 40, and that will go into my envelope here that is marked for spending. And this is just my personal money. It can be spent on whatever I want. So that is stuffed for the week. We'll go ahead and check that off. Next is miscellaneous. We're going to do $50 for miscellaneous, and that is 2 20s and a 10. So we'll do 2 20s and a 10. That will go in my miscellaneous envelope here. Hopefully I am in frame and you guys can see. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to set up these cash envelope stuffing videos. So that is miscellaneous. Check. Next we have eating out. We're going to do $50 for that. We broke this down quite a bit. So we're going to do 20, 2 10s, a 5, and 5 1s. So that's a 20, 2 10s, a 5, and 5 1s. Let's just count this up and make sure it's 50, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. And that will go into my eating out envelope. So that's that. Go ahead and check this off. Next is gas, and we are filling my gas envelope with quite a bit this week, $75. So we're going to do 2 20s, 3 10s, and a 5. 2 20s, 1, 2, 2, 3 10s, and a 5. Those 10s were stuck together. That's why I always like to count the money afterwards and make sure that I didn't grab too many bills. Sometimes they get stuck. So we'll go ahead and count this up. 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. Those are some very worn out 5s. Okay, so that's going to go into my gasoline envelope. Which is there. We'll go ahead and check that off. And that should be all of the envelopes in my wallet. We filled spending, we filled gas, we filled eating out, we filled miscellaneous. The only empty envelope is my 2 bank envelope. If I have an occasion where I need to spend in any of these categories, but I cannot use cash, I will just use my debit card, and then I'll take the cash out of these envelopes and move them to my 2 bank envelopes so that that money can be deposited to cover the debited purchases. So that's everything for this wallet. I have this wallet linked down below, by the way, as well as anything else you see me use in this video. I love, love, love this wallet. It's from Amazon. I don't know if I mentioned that. All right, so the rest of these categories are in my accordion folder where I keep all of my sinking funds. I have it here. This is also from Amazon. I love it. I talk about this all the time. It's great. I just have all of my sinking funds in here, and each one is labeled with a little tabbed label there. So all of my sinking funds go into this accordion folder, and then this accordion folder goes into my safe here at home for safekeeping. So the first category we are going to fill here is YouTube. I make a little bit of money from my YouTube channel here, but they don't take out taxes, so I need to pull the money out myself and hold on to it so that when I file my taxes, I can pay them. So this month, 30% of what I earned from YouTube was $85. So I'm going to set aside that $85. That's a 50, a 20, a 10, and a 5. 50, 20, a 10, and a 5. That's $50, $70, $85. And in my little accordion folder here behind the YouTube tab, I have my stack of cash that I have saved up so far throughout the year. I have a total of $323 in here right now. We're going to add in this $85 that I saved this month. I'm just putting all of the denominations together to make it easier to count. I'm going to jot a quick note to myself so that I know that on the 18th I added $85, which should mean I have a total of $408 in my YouTube envelope. And to make sure, I'm just going to count that up. 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 400, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So this will go back behind the YouTube tab, and I will have this cash when I file my taxes so that I don't end up owing the IRS. That's the last thing I want. All right. So that took care of YouTube. Next we have Christmas. We're going to put $25 aside for Christmas. So that's pretty easy. It's just a 20 and a 5. I'm going to pull out my Christmas fund, which is in this paper envelope that I got from the Budget Mom. It was a printable that was part of her 2020 Savings Challenge course. So I keep my Christmas savings in here. So far this year, I've saved up a total of $780. We are adding 25 today. Which should bring us up to a total of 805. So again, I'm just going to pull out this cash, add in this week's contribution, and we'll go ahead and count this up. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 805. Perfect. My goal is to save $1,000 by November, so I am painstakingly close to that, just a couple $100 more. So that'll go back behind the Christmas tab, and we'll go ahead and check that off. Next we have car maintenance. I'm going to add a total of $25 this week. That of course is a 20 and a 5. We'll go back behind the car tags and maintenance. And we had a total of $539 in my car tags and maintenance. I'm just going to flip this card over. So 8, 18, we're adding 25. What did I say we had? 539. So 539 plus 25 is 564, according to my handy dandy calculator there. So let's just add this money in where it belongs. 20 with the 20s, 5 with the 5s, and we'll count this up and make sure that we have 564. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, oh, and then 5 more. 564. I just skipped over that 5. Perfect. Alright, so that is it for card tags. I counted that a little wonky, but we do have what we're supposed to have, so perfect. Next up is hunting. We're going to add $25 to our hunting sinking fund. So again, I'm going to go behind the hunting tab here. Our hunting fund currently has 215. We're going to add a 20 and a 5. For a total of 240. I'd like to have a total of $365 by October for my husband to get everything he needs for his hunting season. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 25, 30, 35, 40. Perfect. That takes care of hunting. Check. Next I have our campground. We're going to put $75 towards our campground fund this week. That's a 50, a 20, and a 5. So we'll grab a 50, a 20, and a 5. 50, 75. And behind our campground tab, we have my campground fund, which is currently sitting at $672. And 672 plus 75 is 747. So again, we'll slip these denominations in. And we will count this up. $150, $200, $50, $300, $50, $400, $50, $500, $50, $600, $20, $40, $60, $80, $700, $20, $30, $35, $40, $41, $42, $43, $44, $45, $46, $47. So that's $747 just as anticipated. So that'll go back behind our campground tab. And we can go ahead and mark that one off. And lastly, I just have savings. I'm going to set this last $50 aside for just rainy day savings. I can use the savings for whatever I want if something comes up or if I just want to treat myself. Currently in my little savings folder here, if I can find it. I have $99. We're gonna add 50 to that. For a total of $149. I need to remember next week to add an extra $1 to make it an even number, because that's driving me crazy. And let's go ahead and count it up. 50, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Perfect. And that will just go back behind the savings folder. Alright, you guys, that is going to do it for my cash envelope stuffing for the week. I tried to get through it as quickly as possible. I've been doing these cash envelope stuffings every week for quite a while now, so I've pretty much gotten the hang of it, and they're all kind of the same. But you guys seem to enjoy them, so I'm going to keep filming them. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. You can click that subscribe button if you would like more videos from me. I'd love to have you back. Like I said, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!